everybody. John Panic with the Mojave Valley Daily News. This is the Daily Dose for Friday, January 22nd. Happy Friday, TGIF. Today's Daily Dose is brought to you by the Tri-State Radiology Center located in Fort Mojave, Arizona. Tri-State Radiology is here to serve the tri-state area. We accept most insurances and offer cash pay prices. When you have a minute, log on to their website at tsradiology.com, and there you'll find interesting facts and see why imaging is such a benefit for you and your care provider. Remember, at Tri-State Radiology Center, your image means the world to us. Slow down, John. All right, here we go. Let's see what's going on. Before we get to the paper, we got some news late last night. We're working on the story, so we haven't put it in yet, but we just wanted to let you know that Martin Swanty, the owner of the dealership up in Kingman and the one right down the street here, Swanty's, passed away late Wednesday evening, overnight between Wednesday evening and yesterday morning. He was 90 years old. He's a big contributor to our community, a good guy, and we'll have more on that hopefully in Sunday's paper. So, sad news. All right, our top story, vaccination creating frustration. Vaccination demand creating frustration. So there's been a lot of information on the vaccines. The county setting the 1A, 1B, 2, all the different divisions and when everyone's going to be able to get their vaccines. The information coming out who's providing them, and then people calling them and finding out that they're not providing them because either they're out or there was some misinformation or somebody didn't hear. One of the stories yesterday that we had was about Warm C providing some vaccinations. People started calling Warm C, and they had no idea it hadn't worked its way from the county and the chief nursing officer there over to the department that was actually going to be doing it. So all that has been kind of worked on, massaged. Remember, the county, your best bet is to get a hold of mojavecounty.us. About halfway down the page, they've got a tab there for the vaccine, and then you get your information from there. So they'll have the most up-to-date information when it comes to who's providing them, how you set your appointments, all that. You can also go to our page, go to this story, vaccination demand creating frustration. There's some links on there that you can click on that will take you to where you need to go for getting your vaccine. Remember, right now it's all the 1A and then the first part of 1B. So that's still frontline providers, all that, and those 75 and over. All right. Our next story, online service planned in memory of Nikki Regan. Nikki passed away on January 9th. She was a pretty influential person in the community, did a lot of stuff. She was a volunteer with Saint for a long time. She worked here at the paper for a while. She worked at Our Town magazine. She was a graphics person and very motivated young lady. She was 42, passed away of COVID, like I said, on January 9th. They're going to be having an online service for her. That'll be on this tomorrow, Saturday, at 1 o'clock. You can go either through her page, you have to be friends with her, or her husband, Michael. And there's more information on there about it. They're asking that you release a biodegradable balloon or luminary or lantern or something in her memory, but you do it after the service, and you record it and tag them on it so they can add it to a whole tribute thing for her. So she was a great lady, and it's very sad. Now this, on the other hand, shouldn't be laughed at. Man accused of running over friend in Topak. This man, James Edwards, was arguing with his buddy, John Michael Bondello, in Topak. Bondello went and got his shotgun and told Edwards to get off my property. Edwards obliged by jumping in his minivan and running him over. Edwards killed Bondello and was arrested for vehicular homicide. It was late on late Wednesday night, very late Wednesday night. Surprised to say there was alcohol involved. So Mr. Edwards now has been arrested for vehicular homicide. I think we should take friend out of that, don't you think, Jeff? Jeff Arganda, our multimedia specialist.
I would have to agree.
Yeah. A friend does not run you over, so I think we should take friend off. Former friends, how about that? All right. Supervisors overturn new meeting rules. There's a Board of Supervisors meeting yesterday. Remember when Buster Johnson took over as the chair? He had directed that the open meeting portion of it, the public comments part. So whenever you have these meetings, at the very beginning, after the pledge and all that, they have public comments. And you can get up there. You have 3 minutes to get up there and say, I would like you to look at the roads in this area, or I need help with this, or whatever. It's not something they can act on, but it's a chance for the public to come up there and just give their comments. Well, those things usually take a long time. At City Council, they might be a half hour or 40 minutes. They might even be shorter than that. But sometimes, especially up at the county, you'll get an hour, hour and 15 minutes just of those kind of comments sometimes. So Buster Johnson had directed that those be moved to the end of the meeting so that all of the county's business, and the county, if you ever look at the county agenda, they might have 60 or 70 things on there that have to be addressed. They have long meetings. For each of those things, there could be somebody there to advocate either on behalf of or argue against whatever it is that the agenda item is. So they asked that, or Buster Johnson had directed that, hey, let's move that to the end so all these people that are here to testify or argue on behalf or against these things, they're not held here for 4 hours. And so they overturned that yesterday. It was 3-2. Travis Lingenfelter, who is the new District 1 supervisor, he joined Hildy and Ron Gould, and so it was 3-2. Buster Johnson, of course, voted against it, as did Gene Bishop. So now it moves back to the beginning. So just the way it was. They also voted 3-2 to continue on with the 1776 sanctuary county rules. Same people, Lingenfelter, Gould, Angus, all voted together, and then Buster and Gene Bishop voted against it. Bishop and Johnson said they believe the resolution is redundant. It's ineffective, unnecessary. Angus asserted it simply reflects the conservative nature of the county, which, we already know that. Ryan Esplin, the deputy county attorney, said that it's more of a political statement. There's no legal force or effect for it. So sounds great. It's something that the supervisors will be able to go, hey, look at what we did, but it really has no effect on things in the end. So, well, we got a whole page of President Biden and Mitch McConnell and all the things they're up to. McConnell is asked to push the Trump impeachment trial into February. There's a lot more information on that here. We got a whole story on the burst of executive orders that President Biden has signed and how they relate to the virus. So there's some good information there as well. Sorry, I got caught on the family circus. All right, we have prep sports again in the news. Not really a good day for Mojave as the lady T-Birds, the ladies soccer team, lost to Flagstaff 3-0. Flagstaff is the reigning state champion, so it sounds like they played well, but they just came up a little bit short. And then the boys soccer team traveled to Prescott. They lost in overtime 2-1. Logan Burgess scored the lone goal for the Thunderbirds. So they're going to try it again, and today they're going to Flagstaff. So we'll see how that goes for them. It's going to be really compacted here because they're trying to fit 6 weeks of games, or they're trying to put a whole semester's worth of games, including the playoffs, down into 6 weeks. So we're going to be doing a lot of played yesterday, they also played today kind of a thing. So just be ready for that. Youth soccer, got a little play on words there, 4 for Fur. That is Jasmine Fur. She is on the Bullhead City AYSO Challenge 06 team, soccer team. She's an 8th grader at Young Scholars, has a 4.0 GPA. She scored 4 goals in their one of their games in the 62 win over CDA Slammers Football Club. The Slammers. You know how tough the Slammers can be, too. So, weather-wise, you might want to just put on a pot of chili, sit at home today, and take it easy. You got a lot of running around to do today, Jeff?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Well, unless there's any breaking news, I might.
Yeah, well, we might. It looks nice right now, but it's supposed to get only up to 65 today. We're supposed to get some wind again, and there's like a 50-50 chance that we're going to get some rain. Now, it doesn't sound like if we do, it's going to be a lot, but by late this afternoon, we could be messing around with wind and rain and cold, and it's fall in Wisconsin. It's winter here. So, all right, that is the Daily Dose for today. Remember, it's brought to you by the Tri-State Radiology Center. The Tri-State Radiology Center offers same or next day appointments, and they accept most insurances, including Medi-Cal. They have a wide-open MRI and offer digital x-rays with your reports ready in 24 hours. Call them today for an appointment at 928-460-7226. Do you have any questions or anything that we need to answer, Jeff?
No, they were just happy that there was some good news at the end.
Finished it with some good news? Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot. And I probably should apologize for laughing about the running over a friend. Somebody died there, but I just, alcohol, guns, and friendship. We had a story a couple days ago or a week ago about 3 friends that walked out of the casino out there, and then 2 of them decided to beat the hell out of the other one and rob them. We need to stop putting friends in the title if that's the way these things are going to end up. So, all right, everyone, thank you for joining us. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope that you come back and see us again on Monday, and we will see you then. Thanks, Jeff.